Hey, everybody. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hopefully this live goes better than my last one. You know? Oh, well. What you gonna do? You're not gonna be everyone's cup of tea. Or coffee, in that matter, since I don't like tea. Although, yeah. Well, tea is dirty water to me, so... When you spill the tea on somebody... Hey, Tupac! You know, when you spill the tea on somebody, you're literally spilling dirty water. I think tea is nasty. I think tea tastes gross. It's dirty water. Hi, CSD UFO updates. Welcome. Not too much, Tupac. Not too much. How's your day? How's it going up there? How's the weather up by you, anyways? I'm always curious to see what everybody else is dipping and doing with the weather, you know? It's been pretty chilly here, oddly enough. It's been a weird summer. I'll give it that. It's definitely a weird summer. So, thank you. Thank you, CSD. Thank you. I appreciate that. This iced coffee from Dunkin' was really bad. When I say coffee talk, I wasn't kidding, I guess. Well, anyways. So, yeah. So back to what I was saying. You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. And that's okay, right? I think it's fine. I'm going to finish my donut before I go nuts. Check this out. This is a bourbon praline donut. No, I'm not supposed to be eating carbs, but it's okay. I've been pushed to it. So if you've seen my video, I guess just a donut. I had some chicken a little while ago. And I had a Jamaican beef patty as well. So I guess that's what we're having for now is a donut. But I had chicken for after the live. So yeah. Nope. It's actually 7 o'clock at night. Even with weight loss surgery, I'm not perfect. It's actually pretty good. The bourbon donut. 7-Eleven always gets the funkiest stuff. But, yeah. So, anyways, if you saw my video from before in regards to, the stuff going on with the ladies upstairs, unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it. I'm very stuck. And, yep, it's 5 p.m. No, it's 7 p.m. here. Oh, so you're 2 hours behind. I'm Eastern time. Yeah. No Cheetos today, but I got a donut. It's a bourbon praline donut from Seb's. They didn't have any Boston cream donuts left, so I get more points on my card. Nope, New York. No, this one's not stale. That's funny because 7-Eleven finds a way to make sure their donuts aren't stale. Dunkin' Donuts does. Their donuts are stale. Dunkin' is just freaking nasty. That's what it is. Let's not forget the fact that they send donuts that were bitten into. Freaking nasty. Oh, well. Of course, there's worse things in life than that, so. Yep. Yep, I'm from Long Island. I know my accent doesn't sound like it, but I am. I was actually born near a mess. Yeah, I am. Well, I mean, considering my day, and I wish I could move, but I can't. So I'm very stuck with this mess. And I know it's so easy just to say, oh, why don't you just move? Trust me, I would love to. I'm tired of this. I don't want to do this anymore. Steve, you know what I went through at the other building at Cherry Street. I never thought I'd have to deal with that again. I never thought they would allow such ridiculousness. And the thing is, you know what's sad? Is that the stuff I dealt with in Bayshore seems so much less bad or complicated than this. I love you too, John. You know, I feel like this is more complicated than living in a building with a drug dealer. I really do, because, you know, when I lived in the other building, I could go up to my apartment, lock the door, and I was safe. Now here, the stuff is coming down into my apartment. 5 years ago tomorrow, I lost my apartment in that horrible building. And, like, I don't even know what to say anymore about this. I really don't. And the thing is, I saw a comment on my video, and she's right. Xenia, you're very right. I should not worry about her going homeless. I shouldn't, because I have to worry about me going homeless. Hey, dirty, rotten imbecile. I got to worry about me going homeless, because if this woman does something horrible to my building, then I will be homeless. And then you're right, I'm going to beat the shit out of her. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay my hands on her because of the fact that, you know, she did that. And I can't have that. I got to worry about my kids here. I got to worry about my safety. Even the maintenance was like, you know, you got to do something. Unfortunately, you know, so the basic explanation as to why they can't just, you know, get rid of the lady upstairs is this is a housing program for handicapped people. Housing for handicapped people is not very common or very accessible. So, an OMH, the Office of Mental Health, subsidizes her rent. They pay my housing agency. Hey, Queen Diana. Hi, Jamie. So the basic explanation as to why this lady cannot just be thrown out on the street is that she is a handicapped person. And OMH subsidizes her rent. Now, you would think I'd have more leverage than her. Oh, John, you need yourself some smooth move tea. Hey, Truth. So basically, the reason why they can't just throw her out is because she's a handicapped person. And like I said, you would think because I have Section 8 that I would have a better chance of fighting this situation, but I don't. She's a handicapped person. Housing for handicapped people is very hard to find. So, in a sense, because I have Section 8, hi, Wonderfowl's Life. Essentially, because I have Section 8, I could technically I have more options to move than she does. However, I am locked in my lease for the next, till May. So, but unfortunately, because she is a handicapped person, the housing agency has to follow protocol via the Office of Mental Health. So, basically, they can't just throw her out. They have to follow a whole slew of rules. They have to lead. It's like leading a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, kind of thing. Like they have to. No. Here, we actually have a nice. The driveway here has no holes in it for now. So basically, that's what it is. You know, they have to follow the protocol on the Office of Mental Health, since they are subsidizing her rent. So unfortunately, it's going to take some time to get rid of her. And the other lady upstairs, the one lady upstairs I really like and I know I could talk to anytime, she's moving out. So I'm literally going to be living in the lion's den with the two up there. Unless they put somebody in there that is going to whoop their asses into shape and take my side for once. But I don't want that either, because I don't want to live in hell. Like I said, housing for handicapped people is so, uh, yeah, she did it again today. She flooded the garage. I did put a video up there. And you know what? I thought my mother was going to be upset with me for making videos like this. But actually, you know what? My mom said, you're getting the views, so put it up there. Can you believe this? My own mother, who's very private about things, she actually said, go ahead, put it up there. You're getting the views. I told her I got like 60-something views in like 2 hours about the lady upstairs flooding the garage today. But you know what? When I was talking to the one lady upstairs that I'm friends with, she said, you know what? It's sad because Mercy Haven, my housing agency, pushed me into that position where I have to make a video and talk about it. She is too much. Yeah. I'm telling you, I can tell you right now, the maintenance was not very happy coming here today and seeing that she had moved, not only moved the washing machine, she pulled the hose off the back of the washing machine and out of the wall again. So, my mom, when the ceiling I don't know if you were here that day, but the day that my ceiling collapsed, I was actually doing a live stream, and my mom goes, "Oh, did you get that on film? Because that would be your viral video right there." No, I didn't get that on film. Sorry. Yeah, well, who knew talking about this kind of stuff would be so interesting to people? But maybe there's somebody out there who's going through something similar. Like I said, housing for, yeah, she is. And like I said, it's unfortunate because she is a handicapped person, so they have to follow the Office of Mental Health's protocol. They have to push her to, they're lucky I don't call, I got a lot of friends who are politicians. Because that's going to be my next, thing. And I don't want to do that either. I'm actually good friends with the state senator. When they wouldn't let me have the dog, that was the first person I called. And it don't look so good when a state senator is giving you a call saying, oh, you gotta let the girl have the dog because you allowed a lot of things to happen and you want her to sue you? I mean, technically, I could have sued my housing 10 times already. But I actually had other videos on my YouTube channel. I actually had other videos of things that they were doing here, but I took them down because it was a show of good faith on my end. I was trying to, move forward from all that stuff, but called the Ghostbusters. This woman upstairs certainly needs an exorcism or something. I don't know. And you can't blame this. You can't blame this on mental illness. This behavior is not mental illness. This behavior is simply I don't know what it is, but you can't use mental illness for your excuses for everything, and that's what they're doing here. This is not her trying to flood the house is not a mental illness issue. That's an asshole issue, and they need to deal with her before something bad happens. This is like you have to understand. I'm a domestic violence survivor, and you know how the cops and the court system usually deals with us is like they don't really usually do anything until the guy kills you. So I don't want to think like this, but I literally sleep with one eye open because I'm worried that she's going to do something else. She's already tried to flood my apartment twice. Yeah, well, there's not many people I can deal with right now, Steve. It's like I said, they have to deal with OMH. And the thing is, once, OMH pushes the green light and says they could work on evicting her, it could take up to 90 days from that. The court system, you have 90 days in the court to do that. And then, the sheriff's kind of backed up, so the sheriff may not remove her right away. The court may order her to leave, but the sheriff has to bring the paperwork, and the sheriff is very backed up. So, I don't know. I may end up with her until my lease is up. Or, Judd Apatow. Judd Apatow, give me a call. Get me out of here. I'll be your new funny girl in your movies. Judd Apatow. Senseless plug, please. Judd Apatow. I would love to work with Martin Scorsese. I'm a huge fan of Martin Scorsese films. I could totally pull that off too. You got a Gangs of New York #2? I'm Irish. Call me up. See, that's where I'm at this point. I feel like, all this crap makes me want to work harder and do more and get myself out of here. I feel like YouTube is a stepping stone to something bigger and better. Look at Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star started on MySpace, and he's a multimillionaire. Vacation with Jamie, yeah, coming soon, I hope. But see, that's the thing is like, as much as this sucks, it's like more motivation. I tell myself it's Charlie Hunnam or nothing because I really, well, hey, you never know, but I need to motivate myself to get out of here. I can't do this anymore. It's just so shitty. And I do have Section 8, and technically I can move anywhere in the country as of now. Well, actually, as of the time my lease is up with these people. But then I got the other issue of, the kid's dad would have to be okay with me leaving the state. And then I run the risk, in that case, I run the risk that he would have to move to the other state with me, which, ugh. New York's very crappy to single moms, unfortunately. Hey, Casper. And you know what? I don't want to keep making these videos. I don't want to keep talking about this. It's like the Cloudies. I don't want to keep talking about you either. Step off. Mind your business. Move on. I don't want to talk about you. I don't care enough about you to hate you. So, same thing with this lady upstairs. I don't know her enough to care about her to hate her. But I'm getting sick and tired of her garbage. I do care enough and hate enough about my housing program, and I hate them because they've allowed a lot of evil things to happen, and I really truly fear that something worse is on the horizon with this one upstairs. And if this building, and the thing is, I called around today to renters insurance companies, and unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be a good idea. Yep, I'm venting, all right, but that's okay. My 11 o'clock live. We'll have some fun. So this is a venting live, ranting and raving, like I said, I never knew the videos about the lady upstairs would bring so much views. So if you, the next time she pulls something, I guess I'll have to make a video. I don't know. I used to have lots of videos of stuff going on with my housing because I felt like it's the only way I can get it out there. Maybe somebody would see it and help me or something. That's how I've been with this housing agency for 10 years now, and things have not improved. And what's really sad is that I'm supposed to be in family housing. I'm a family housing person, so technically I should be in a building with other families, or at least by myself. The building I was in prior to here, there was a nice family upstairs. Isabel became really close with the kids upstairs, and they moved me here, and the ladies upstairs, they're not related to each other. They're not family. I mean, one's talking shit about me off this property. The other one's flooding my apartment. And the one who I really like is leaving because she can't take it anymore. And you know what? I'm happy for her. But I'm going to take that as a win for me because I'm going to get out of here. I am going to get out of here. And not only am I going to get out of here, I'm going to get off of Section 8. I'm going to get off of Social Security. I'm going to get off all of it because I'm just not, this is not a career goal. It should never be a career goal for anybody. If you think, oh, I remember this video. Remember last year, or a couple years ago, they had that dick challenge. Remember the dick challenge? I want to know who remembers the dick challenge. What I do for the dick? Yeah. Who remembers that? I want to know if anyone remembers that video challenge. There was some girl in there. She was pregnant, and she says I would swipe an EBT card for the dick. Are you for real? This is a career goal for you? Yeah, look it up. Look up the dick challenge videos. Your mind would spin at these stupid ass ladies what they would do for the dick. This one, yeah, I am, and like I said, oh, Pondam, here you go. I got it here. Snail secretions. I still don't even know what to do with this. I'm afraid of what it smells like. See, look, it says snail secretion filtrate will provide nutrients and elasticity to your skin. Remember that? Remember for the D challenge? Yes. The one girl said she would swipe an EBT card for the dick. Really? What the hell? Are you really that? I mean, first of all, I'm going there because I'm going to go there. Why not? If you have a man that is, like I said, being a disabled person or on welfare or food stamps is not a career goal. And if that's the type of man you want to, you need help. You need help. And shame on the man for letting you swipe that EBT card. He should be doing better with himself so you don't have to swipe an EBT card for the D. Really? Yeah, it's on YouTube. You can find that video here on YouTube. Hi, Lakula K. Hello. Can you believe these young ladies? Can you believe that? I ain't doing nothing for the dick either. Ugh. I like being single. But this stupid ass girl wants to swipe an EBT card. Come on. Come on. That is ridiculous. Yes, and I said it. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. You are something wrong with you. Talk to any single mom out there who's on welfare and food stamps, and I'm going to tell you right now, they're gonna give you a side swipe because that's stupid. That's so dumb. You think that this life is glorious? You think living like this is glorious? Because it ain't. I mean, I'm not on food stamps. No. You just look it up and you'll find all the videos right here on YouTube. There's a whole bunch of idiots. These women, you're really going to go there? You really want to live like that? You want to live in poverty? I don't know what's wrong with you. Your mother should have swallowed. Your mom should have swallowed because you're an idiot. You're an idiot. If you think living like this is a career goal, you're an idiot. Yeah, exactly. Ridiculous. And what's going to happen to that child of yours? Huh? What's going to happen to that child of yours? Do you think this life pays for everything? Because it sure as hell don't. I don't understand these girls. Books, not boys. That's what I tell my daughter every day. Pick up a book, forget the boys, read away, leave it alone. Oh, Casper, I'm sorry. That was a little fresh of me. But it's true. She should have swallowed. As in, should have given a, you know what I'm saying? Hey, PJ. I know I just walked into the funkiest. You know what? I'm just saying these things because I'm pissed off and I'm tired of this. Anyone who thinks living like this is normal or fun is wrong. I don't want to live in. I don't want to be a. I mean, listen. I will never escape mental illness. That's the unfortunate part of life. But you know what I'm saying? This is not a goal for you, girls. And I know the D challenge is like old, but like, yeah, you did. Well, you know what? It's all because of the stupid ass lady upstairs. I'm so sick of it. I'm so done with this. You know, it's when I know that D challenge is from like a year or two ago, but you know, I don't know why it popped in my mind while I'm thinking about things, but like anyone who thinks being on welfare or food stamps or whatever it is a career goal needs to be bopped in the face. Guidance counselors, do a better job with these kids, please. Do a better job. Hook them up. Hook them up with something better. Because my guidance counselor sure as hell didn't. Hook these kids up. Encourage them. You know? Parents. If your kid wants to be a YouTube star, let them be a goddamn YouTube star. Or they're otherwise going to end up being like this with the D challenges, wanting to swipe EBT cards. You know? You know what? It's so hard because I try to be so mean, but it comes out so funny. But it's really, you really got to do it, guys. If your kid wants to do something creative, help them out. If your kid has a dream, even if it sounds ridiculous to you, maybe it's not. Help them flourish that idea. My mom was telling me a while ago that when I was a little girl, she actually got offers for me to be a child model. Thanks, Ma. Thanks. I could have been a child model, and maybe I'd be in Hollywood by now. But you know what? In life, things happen for a reason, and, there's a reason for the season. But, I have a cousin that I don't speak to who is actually in a McDonald's commercial. I didn't even know this till, like, recently. But I don't speak to Damon anymore. Damon and Justin. Those are cousins of mine that I have not seen in 20-something years. But you know what? But my mom is actually very supportive of the idea of, trying things for Hollywood. And she also realizes that YouTube could be my door to what I want. But you know what? I had requested help in this sense a long time ago, and, you know, well, that's a really difficult thing, Casper, because I'm pretty sure they know it was me, because it's only me down here. And the thing is, when I made a video about the one flooding my apartment today, I made sure I didn't put her name in the video. I'm not even putting their name in the video. I accidentally slipped and said Mercy Haven. Oh yes, I said Mercy Haven in my first video of these things. But see, that's the thing. Here's the thing. The other one upstairs, the one that I bitched out last week, she tells me that she's talking to a former tenant from the other building about me, a woman that, hates my guts. I mean, I would never do that. Mercy Haven, shame on you. Yeah, it's run by, that my housing agency is run by 2 Catholic sisters, as in like nuns, not sisters, in case, you don't get that idea. It's crazy. It really is that they are allowing this to go on. I mean, the thing is, she's going to destroy this building. It'll be a miracle if we're still here at the rate she's going. This is the 3rd major incident. And she's done other smaller ones in the meantime. Was it back in March? March 1st? She popped the circuit. She shut down the circuit breaker to the washing machines. That's a fire hazard. Oh. And then she did it last week, where she moved the washing machine and popped the hose off and started flooding the hell out of the place. And then she did it again today. I know some people are like, oh, well, maybe it's an accident. Maybe the machine moved. The machine didn't move, guys. She did it. And my maintenance the employees have taken, I should record her doing this. I wish I could. I actually did ask my landlord today if they could put one of those like nanny cams in there, and they said no. It's actually against the, what do you call it? OMH. The Office of Mental Health will not allow them to do that because it's invasion of privacy, even though it would be a common area. The problem is she broke her washing machine, and I guess what she's doing here is if she can't have a washing machine, then I guess I can't. I wish I could do that. I wish I could film her. I mean, the thing is, I wonder if, how much does one of those little things cost? Is there a cheap one? Landlord's full of it. Well, the thing is, it's not the landlord. It's, like I said, Office of Mental Health. I did ask today if I were to call the Office of Mental Health, if it would be of any help. And I'm not looking to get my landlord in trouble. I'm just trying to figure out what we could do here, because it's got to end before I am ended here. I live here with 2 kids and a dog. If this place goes ablaze and I go homeless, I'm going to have a hard time going somewhere because I have the dog. And I'm not giving up my dog. Hey, Brooklyn. Actually, a homeless shelter would have to accommodate the fact that I have a service dog. But, you know what? They have a washing machine. She has a washing machine. They do have to get a, yeah, that's true. They didn't say I couldn't record her myself, and there's no law that says I can't. I guess I have to find some, if I had to go to my parents, that would be a thing, but, I'm on Section 8, and Section 8's paying for me to live here, and I'm paying for me to live here. I don't pay, that's the biggest misconception out there, is that Section 8 people live here for free. No, I don't. I don't live here for free. I wish I pay a lot of money to live here. I pay $700 and something a month, and then I pay, the phone and the cable and everything else. And I know $700 a month for a 3-bedroom apartment sounds like, oh, that's not a lot, but I'm a disabled person, so it actually kind of is a lot when you don't get food. I don't get food stamps. I don't get any of those other programs. I lost my insurance. I lost my Medicaid this month. So I'm fighting to get that back. If I have to go to the post office tomorrow, and I should have it back by September 1st. So I can't even go to therapy and talk to anybody about that. So, but that's what I have you guys for. And honestly, I'd rather talk on YouTube about this than a therapist. Anyways, I mean, I'm not airing my dirty laundry because it's not dirty laundry for me to have. I don't have dirty laundry. It's not even my stuff. And I've said all along that, whatever is going on upstairs, I have no business in that. But unfortunately, I'm being forced to be in the business, whether I like it or not. And I don't like it. But, I mean, hopefully soon enough it'll end. I mean, there's got to be some peace here. I just hope that they figure it out before something worse happens. I really do, because... And you know what? The person who told me I shouldn't worry about her going homeless, she's right, I shouldn't care. But I kind of do, because going homeless sucks. But you're right, I shouldn't care if she goes homeless. Yeah, karma will get her. Yeah. Because the thing is, I mean, I think that's why they're hesitant on fixing her washing machine. I honestly think they're hesitant on fixing the washing machine because of the fact that if they do, she just ends up breaking it again. And I understand where they're coming from. Why would they want to fix her washing machine if she can't even behave with it the way it is? And a pepperoni, yeah. Like I said, I'm supposed to be in family housing. But, I got to be happy with the fact that I have it. Yeah. She will get hers in the end. She's going to end up homeless. But what I don't understand is, rather than just throwing her out in the street, it's not like Mercy Haven doesn't have any group homes. They could easily put her in a group home. So I'm not understanding why they can't just, offer her another option. Like, instead of throwing her on the street. Well, we're all mad here, Casper. We all have some form of mental illness. That's why this housing program exists. But I really don't believe, her actions are a symptom of mental illness or defect. It's just she's just an asshole, and that's it. There are some things that are mental illness. I've never seen her snap, to be honest. That's the thing is, she lives upstairs and I live downstairs. I live in my own world down here. Yeah, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, yeah. I mean, she probably is cuckoo. But in that case, then she needs to be moved to a housing program where, she'd be better off because, she's not in the right phase of housing. And see, here's the thing is we have what's called, I know had a subscriber talk about how they were in supported housing. That's what I have, supported housing. And what supported housing is, it's a subsidized program for handicapped people. Okay? But they have different levels of housing. The lower level would be a group home. This is the highest level of housing where, she has 3 roommates. I mean, the highest level is, of course, what I have, which is Section 8. But I don't even know if Section 8 would even accommodate her at this rate. If you get legally evicted from your apartment, you can never get Section 8. So she's pretty much a done deal at this point. But she needs to, they need to move her to a proper housing program. That's what I think. They need to get her into a group home where she has 24/7 care and people who could watch out for her. Although my mom said, well, maybe people in group homes don't want to live with her. I said, well, I don't know what it's like. I've actually had the unfortunate, experience, when I lived somewhere else and I ended up having to spend a night in a group home because that apartment caught on fire. So, I'm very concerned because, tomorrow, 5 years ago tomorrow, I was flooded out of my apartment. I mean, that was a godsend because I didn't belong in that building. But, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. And I got a lot of laundry to do tomorrow, too. So I'm hoping, I hope to God that I don't have any issues with that. I mind my business. I grew up in the hood. I'm going to be flat out honest with you guys. I grew up in the hood. So the biggest thing I've ever known, the one thing I live by is I see no evil, I hear no evil, and I speak no evil. Because if you bring up evil, it's coming for you. You sleeping with the fishes. That's where I grew up, okay? And so I know to keep my mouth shut when I need to keep my mouth shut. Because it's dangerous if you don't. But this is getting ridiculous. This isn't even a matter of that. This is just a matter of I don't even know what to I don't even know what to say anymore. It sucks because, I paid money here. It's not like I live here for free. I'm not a freeloader. I don't get food stamps. I make too much money to get food stamps. When they gave me my child support is actually the same exact amount in food stamps I was getting. So they replaced the food stamps with child support, which is awesome because, well, it's not awesome. I mean, it would be better if I had both so I can, use the child support for something else. Oh no, you're right. Bayshore is a cakewalk. I lived in Brentwood for a while. The kid's dad lives in Brentwood. Brentwood's pretty nasty, and I grew up in Central Islip, Steve. I didn't grow up in Bayshore. Bayshore is a bunch of stupidity. Those criminals don't even know how to be a criminal properly. But then again, most of them are probably in the cops', wallets. When the hookers were over there, the cops didn't even care. So obviously, there's some exceptions to the rules. I mean, this is not where I live. The town I live in now it's not the hood. It's not the ghetto at all. This is actually a very ritzy neighborhood, and they don't want us here. They don't want that. Yeah, pajama hooker. They don't want this building here. And they say that people like when I used to live in Farmingville for a while, Steve, in the house with some other cuckoo lady, but whatever. But when I lived over there, the neighbors really didn't want us next to them. They actually thought we would devalue their home, but we were not criminals. We're just handicapped people living together in some subsidized housing. We had no effect on the value of their housing. They actually throw rocks at us, throw rocks at our house, and cause all kinds of troubles. So, but this kind of housing doesn't devalue your property. I see people say that stuff all the time over here. They don't want group homes because group homes devalue their home, but that's not true. Slipping with the fishes, yeah. So, these handicapped people do need a place to live. Putting them in the hospital for the rest of their lives is not the answer to the problem. That's very costly, and it's not. Institutionalizing people is wrong. That's not how we solve the problems of life. Cement shoes. Well, hello, short fry. Welcome. So yeah, that's the thing is that of course, Dallas. I like to talk about life. That's what it's all about, Alfie. Remember Alfie? That's what it's all about. Oh, short fry is my friend. Awesome, Casper. Thank you for bringing a friend over. I love meeting new people. That's why I love YouTube. While I could sit here and cry and not have a therapist to talk to right now, I'll get her back soon. It just, I got to work on getting my Medicaid back up and running. But honestly, I find more solace and more peace when I come on here. I don't think I'd be where I'm at without you guys, But YouTube has been a huge helper for me. And you know what sucks about this whole thing is now I'm afraid to leave Frankie home. Aww. That's so sweet, Casper. See, that's the thing is I have agoraphobia. I have clinically diagnosed agoraphobia, which means I have a fear of large crowds. Now, that's why I have Frankie. But I don't take Frankie everywhere. There's some places I don't take her, like the gym. I can't take Frankie to the gym. So that's what makes this so difficult is now I feel like my agoraphobia is skyrocketing because I don't want to leave the dog behind. I'm afraid something's going to happen to her when I'm gone. I didn't go to the gym today because of the fact that, this flood thing happened. But I pay a lot of money to go to the gym, and I need that. I mean, not that it's going to... My bat wings are what it is. This doesn't seem to be working out too well, but my stomach area seems to be doing a little better here and there, but... unfortunately, skin removal is the inevitable here. I don't think I have a choice in that. I wish I did, but I don't. This is causing me to have issues with wanting to leave. Oh, thank you for hitting the bell, short fry. I appreciate it. It's making me very weary and not wanting to go outside because I'm afraid, what happens if I do take Frankie with me or don't take her and I come back and my building is gone? I called around today to you guys are cute. You know, I called around today to some renters insurance companies and they basically told me there's nothing they could do for me. Hi, Damon. You know, I called around today to see if to look out for some renters insurance, and I asked, well, if if a tenant upstairs were to cause some issues, would that be covered? One lady hung up on me, and one lady said, hell no. So, if something, hi Southern Belle. So if something happens with the ladies upstairs and they destroy my apartment, all my stuff in it, it's not covered. It won't be covered, and I will be at a loss, a huge loss. And my kids would lose their mind if they lost all their stuff, and we'd have to start over again. And I would have to sue my housing for allowing it to happen. Because there's literally no renters insurance. I mean, I've been thinking about getting renters insurance for a long time, but at this point, it doesn't even make sense to pay for it. If the lady upstairs causes damage, it won't be covered under the renter's insurance, and it'll be the landlord that would have to replace everything, and that's getting blood from a stone, you know? So, I don't know. I'm really at a loss. No, I don't have renter's insurance. I was looking into it today. It's not expensive. It's like $18-20 a month, which I don't mind paying that. I could totally spare $20 a month for that. But they're telling me if the lady upstairs, you know, causes damage and I lose all my belongings in my home, it's not covered. So, lemonade insurance. Yeah. I called all these places and they said that they're not gonna, if the lady upstairs causes a fire or floods my apartment purposely, they're not going to cover that. And you know what? I get it, you know. I get it. Yeah. So, I get where they're coming from. I wish I could do that because God forbid she destroys everything. I'm left with nothing. And that gives me a lot of anxiety. You know, I actually literally had an anxiety attack today before the housing people showed up to look at the issues. And I've been doing really well with panic and anxiety for quite some time now. And now all of a sudden it's coming back around. And that's not fair. That's not fair. I worked really hard to get me to where I am now. And I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up my YouTube channel despite what other people want me to do on YouTube because whatevers. And I'm going to persist and I'm going to get myself out of here. Oh. Well, see that's a problem is suing this lady would be ridiculous. She's a handicapped person. She's a handicapped person on disability. You're going to get absolutely Zibola out of her. It's really the housing agency's problem because they know that she's doing these things and they're not doing anything about it. I don't even know if she has renter's insurance. She's, like I said, she's severely mentally handicapped. I don't even know what she has. Hard to say. I'll try State Farm. Listen, I'm looking to see whatever I can do at this point. I know that renter's insurance isn't that expensive. It's like $18-19 a month. $25 at the tops, which I'm okay with that. I mean, God forbid she does something, you know. I mean, essentially the housing agency would be responsible. Report her to the government. Yeah. Well, I could report her to OMH. That's actually, but the thing is, but the problem is, OMH is the one. No, she doesn't need one of those things. She doesn't need a personal care. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not her psychiatrist or her therapist. She needs to be in a group home. She doesn't need a PCA. She needs a group home. She needs 24/7 psychiatric care. You know, supposedly, according to the ladies, the one lady upstairs, she lives in diapers and drinks from baby bottles. You know. And the only thing the housing people could say is that we're aware. We're aware. We're documenting it. You know, that's the thing is it's like I said. They don't get the housing agency themselves don't get to decide if she gets the boot. It's got to be the Office of Mental Health. And the problem is if I go to report it to the Office of Mental Health, then the housing agency can get in trouble, even though OMH is the one who's causing all the drama. I don't even know if she has any relatives to help her. That's why they have group homes. She needs to go to a group home with proper care. I don't know. I don't even know if she has family. I have no idea. I never see her meeting with anybody. I mean, today, let me tell y'all something. When I told my housing, the caseworker from the housing, the landlord, she said, if you're having a hard time with all this, you need to call the mobile crisis unit. But I'm not in a crisis. I'm not in any mental health crisis. The crisis is that this woman is, trying to flood my apartment. And that's a crisis on you. I don't need to go to the hospital for anything like that. No, group home's not for the homeless. No, group home is a housing, facility for handicapped people. Yep, see you later, Truth. I'll be back at 11. No, 10. Nope, I'm going to come back at 10. We'll do a 2-hour adults only live. Yep, because we gotta unwind after all this. So, yeah, I'm going to do a 2-hour adults only live. I have the game, I have the card game, and I have, the Mad Libs. So we'll do that tonight, since that was really popular. And we'll definitely do that. I'm on Long Island. Yep, I'm in Suffolk County. So I would have to, it sucks because my aunt, she just retired. My aunt worked in one of the state facilities where the New York State Office of Mental Health and Hygiene was there, and I could have, she could have reported this. But, again, the problem is if I report this to OMH or Section 8, then the housing agency itself gets into trouble, and then I get in trouble. So I need to, it's like one of those things, like I'm in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. So, I mean, like I said, it's hard because I do feel bad. I feel bad for her. I do. I genuinely feel bad because I know it must be, I can't imagine what kind of life she's living in where she's in this dark place. She's in a very, very dark place if she's doing these kinds of things. And a part of me feels really bad for her because she feels that way. That sucks. No one should have to be living in a dark place like that. Nobody. But she is. And that's sad. I mean, I don't think she has any family. I don't think she has any friends or family. That kind of makes me feel really bad, too. Can you imagine the life she's living? And she's stuck with the cancer of the mind? That's like the demons in her mind telling her... I don't know what kind of mental illness she has. But, I suffer from mental illness. And I can tell you, you're literally a demon slayer when you have mental illness. So I do feel really horrible for her based on that. I have a heart for her, and I don't even really know her. She never talks to me, so I don't even understand other than the fact that she broke her washing machine, and that's why she's mad. That's the only thing I know and understand. Oh, I didn't see it. I might not be getting my chat. What did she ask? I'm sorry. Oh, yes. Oh, what part of the state? Yeah, I live on Long Island, Short Fry. Yep, I'm on Long Island. Hi, Miss Marie. Sorry, guys. I got an itch on my leg. Sorry, I didn't mean to show you my bat cave there. And the thing is, I had to continue to do my laundry. I had to continue to do my laundry because if I don't, I don't pass inspection with laundry all over the place, and then I get in trouble. So I guess I'll have to try to just persist. Yep, Long Island. Yep, I'm in Suffolk County. And, yeah, I mean, and the thing is, New York's not a cheap place to live. Well, Long Island isn't. I don't know. I think upstate New York isn't so bad, actually. Somebody was telling me they actually got a really nice 3-bedroom house. And it wasn't bad. I don't know. You're in Florida. Awesome. I hear Florida's not too bad price-wise. The only thing with Florida is I don't think they're very good with people who are disabled. Aren't they pretty bad with that kind of stuff? Upstate New York is cheap. Yeah, I think so. You're probably right about that, Andre. Yeah. Their cost of living is less for whatever reason. Yeah. Hi, Kima. Hi, Jeff. Navy Blue Angels. They won. Mass not cheap. I don't think, yeah. I mean, is anywhere really that cheap, though? I guess, I've been told... Oh, it's not cheap? Okay. I'm on Long Island, so it's not cheap. Yes, Section 8 does inspect once a year. Yep. That's anywhere. It doesn't even have to be in this building. Section 8 can come at any time and say, whoop, Gotta check out the property. Gotta see what we're paying for. Oh, wow, that must have hurt. Yeah, upstate New York gets really cold. My aunt lives in the, well, yeah, my aunt lives in the Adirondacks, and you can get up to 10 feet of snow up there. My cousin was so rugged that he could walk out in the snow in his socks. So they get used to it. They get pretty much used to it up there. Um, I couldn't. I'd like to move somewhere where, I can care less about winter. So California sounds pretty nice and shiny. If I gotta live expensive, I'd rather be happy living expensive, paying expensive rent. Aww. But, so yeah, Section 8 can come in at any time and say, oh, I want to check your house. Because we gotta, oh, so Kima, where you live, is there like a long list to get it? Because for us, it's a really, really long list to get Section 8. It's like the worst list ever. It took me at least 5 years. What did it take me, 5, 6 years to get Section 8? It took me a long time to get it. But I hear other states are a little better. Oh, 45 minutes. Oh, okay. I like making me want to I can't do that anymore though, Steve, because now that I lost all the weight, I can't do that anymore. When I was a big bad lady, the big bad lady. Oh shit, here comes one now. The one's coming off the scat bus. Oh, you're on the waiting list. See, the good thing is once you get it, I mean, at least from here, all you have to do is stay in this one area. I just have to stay here in this area for a year, and then I can move anywhere in the country. With Section 8, you can move anywhere in the country. But, unfortunately, that's kind of difficult because, like I said earlier in the live, my kid's dad, oh my gosh. You guys want to see something funny? Look at this dog. Here you go. There she is. There y'all go. There's Frankie. You see this? Look at this dog. Ah, rent and National Grid are high. Yeah, we have National Grid down here too. Yeah, I would imagine the rent is pretty high up there. Frankie looks, yeah, she's definitely comfortable, all right. That she is. I'm going to move my laptop so maybe she'll be even more comfortable. Whoops. Oh, she's giving me the side eye. Hold on, let's see here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at my dog. Huh. Look at the one arm. Look at her arm. Isn't that funny? She has her arm like, what are you doing there? Oh, I want to leave Long Island really bad. It's expensive here. It's expensive here. And it's like, I just want to get away. My housing agency was talking about getting solar panels. But they say they have no money for stuff. So I'm not even sure how the hell they're going to be getting these solar panels. My housing agency used to be really fun. We used to have like Halloween parties and, holiday parties. Now they don't even have the money for that. So I don't even know. See you later, Jeff. The abominable snowman was close by New York, probably. Like I said, my aunt lives in the Adirondacks. I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if he was up there. It is a pug, and she is taking up the couch. She's taking it over. Yep, she's the queen of the house. And just before somebody goes there, because somebody seems to have an obsession with my channel these days. Somebody is so obsessed with me here on YouTube. My kids are not here today. So if you have a complaint that I am going live all the live long day because I'm trying to get my watch hours. Yes, ma'am, I am trying to get my watch hours. But my kids are not here, and they won't be back till Wednesday. Pug the stud. No, actually, Frankie's a girl. She's just named after the one from Men in Black. I did not see the new Men in Black, though. I do have to see that one. I do have to see the new Men in Black. I actually had plans of taking her there, but because she's a service dog, and I do take her to the movies every now and then. Oh. So, oh, look at that. I got a thumbs down. Of course I do. I guess what's her face was here, you know. Good for you. But anyway, so yeah. Um, so just in case somebody want to raise a stink, my kids are not here. Oh, it wasn't bad, Dustin. It's been pretty quiet. Other than that, I got to do some cleaning in my closet. I didn't go to the gym today, which sucks, but that's okay. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on whether or not I'm going to buy the Jeffree palette tomorrow. Probably not. I don't think I'm going to get it. Maybe I'll treat myself to something different tomorrow instead of the Jeffree Star palette. It looks pretty similar to his other one, so I don't think I need it. I've been really frugal with Jeffree Star stuff lately. I didn't even buy that. I did not buy that mystery box. I did not buy the mystery box. And you know what? I don't even feel bad that I didn't get it either. I don't feel 1 ounce of bad that I didn't get that box. I didn't need it. I don't feel like I missed anything out of that box anyways. But y'all know how much I love my Jeffree Star products, so it's a Jeffree Star had a mystery box with I think what he did was he had a overstock of stuff, and he was selling it off to do that, but I did not buy it. He's got a new palette and brushes coming out tomorrow, but I saw a different brush set that I want, so maybe I'll order that one instead. I don't know if this is a community strike, but I'm going to show you the brush set that I want to order. Maybe tomorrow I'll treat myself to that. Oh, Hot Topic. That's what I'm looking for. So, yeah, they usually are. Let's see here. I don't know if they still have them online, but I want to order these. These ones I want. Yeah, thank you, Short Fry. Yeah, I actually want these instead of the Jeffree ones. The thing is, it's summertime. I'm surprised that Nightmare Before Christmas stuff is coming out now. Usually, Nightmare Before Christmas stuff comes out like around. Hopefully, I can find them. I hope they didn't sell out because I really want them. Let's see if I find them because I really want these. I wanted the Jeffree Star brushes, but these I think are a little less in price. So maybe I'll end up buying them. Maybe they're on sale. I don't know. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. That's actually my favorite. That's my absolute favorite Disney movie of all times. Yep, I do. Oh, they do still have them. Here they are. Here, look. Oh, hi, Frankie. Oh, gosh, Frankie. What are you doing, girl? Oh, you give me a hug? Give me a pug hug? Oh, somebody's... Look at this. Somebody's taking over the live. Somebody's taking over. Yep. Oh, my gosh. You okay? Get some gas? Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. See, I want these. Check these out. These are Sally brushes, and it comes with a container. I want these. I think I might get these tomorrow. I think. I didn't see how much the new set of Jeffree Star brushes are, but those I want. Yeah, she's up. And she's cuddly. You want to say hi? What do you think? No. You want to scratch? No, she doesn't feel stinky. She had her bath yesterday. She was fish dog yesterday. Oh, see this? Oh, look at that. That's my girl. Yes. Thank you. Yes, you good. Oh, you good doggy. Yes. Oh, okay. She's pushing the laptop out of the way, you silly dog. Oh, my doggy, she's so silly. She's definitely a silly dog. Oh, well. So, anyways, guys, thinking about this for a minute. All right, yeah, she does snore. That she does. So anyways, guys, I'm going to end the live now, and I will be back at 10, and we will have a lot of fun at 10. There will be no more ranting and raving. So, I will see you then, and we will play Adult Mad Libs and the Would You Rather game. So what do you think about that? We're going to age restrict the chat. So if you're under the age of 18, you won't be allowed in that chat. So, yep. I'll see you later, Dustin. Bye, guys. I'll be back at 10. That's Eastern time, so that's in like 2 hours. All right, guys? Ooh, I got dog slobber on my mouth.